This is biblical safety. Fatigue kills. The Health and Safety Executive estimate fatigue is a factor in 20% of accidents on major roads and contributes to countless workplace incidents. Tired workers make mistakes. Mistakes cost lives. But what if I told you God commanded rest 3,500 years ago? And it wasn't just spiritual, it was safety. This is about more than work-life balance. This is about biblical obedience that saves lives. Let's talk about why God commanded rest. Exodus chapter 23, verse 12. 6 days do your work, but on the seventh day do not work, so that your ox and your donkey may rest, and so that the slave born in your household and the foreigner living among you may be refreshed. Now this is the Sabbath command. Most people think of it as purely religious, a day for worship. And it is that. But look closer at what God emphasizes here. God cares about animals resting. Working animals need recovery. God specifically mentions the most vulnerable people, those with no power and no voice. Everyone who works needs rest, no exception. God doesn't say rest if you feel like it, or rest when the work is done. He commands it. So why does this matter for workplace safety? Because fatigue is a hazard, a serious one. When you're exhausted, your ability to assess risk drops dramatically. You don't see danger clearly. You take risks you wouldn't take when rested. Remember Proverbs 22:3. The prudent see danger and take refuge. You can't be prudent when you're too tired to think straight. Fatigue slows your reflexes. The hazard appears, the alert worker reacts in 0.5 seconds. The exhausted worker, 1.2 seconds. That delay can be the difference between life and death. Fine motor skills deteriorate when you're tired. Microsleep are brief involuntary episodes where you literally fall asleep for 2 to 5 seconds. 2 seconds is long enough to crash, long enough to die. This is why God commanded rest. He designed the human body. He knows our limits. Work 6 days, rest 1. It's not legalism. It's how we're built. So how do we apply Exodus 23:12 today? The principle is simple. 1 day in 7, minimum, no work. Not light work, not catching up on emails, not on-call status. Rest. Your body needs it. God commands it. Exodus 23:12 implies limits on continuous work. Modern regulations reflect this. Maximum working hours, mandatory rest periods, limits on consecutive shifts. The regulations exist because the biblical principle is true. Humans need rest. 1 day per week is minimum, but humans also need longer periods of rest. The Bible even commands Sabbath years, extended rest periods. The modern application is use your vacation time, and all of it. It's not lazy, it's obedience, it's safety. If you're dangerously tired, you have a biblical right to stop. And if you see a co-worker dangerously fatigued, speak up for them, love your neighbor, protect them from themselves when exhaustion clouds their judgment. Now, some might say, that's Old Testament. Does it still apply? Yes. Jesus affirmed the Sabbath principle. The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. Jesus clarifies the Sabbath isn't a burden, it's a gift. God didn't create rest to restrict you. He created it to restore you. And Jesus modeled it. He rested. He withdrew to quiet places. He slept. If the Son of God needed rest, so do you. But our culture says the opposite. Hustle harder, sleep is for the weak, grind 24/7. We celebrate overwork. We praise exhaustion. We wear burnout like a badge of honor. This is not biblical. Trust that God knows better than your boss, better than the deadline, better than the culture. Rest is obedience. Rest is safety. Rest is trust. Here's your challenge this week. Take one full day off. No work at all. If you're a shift worker and you can't do Saturday or Sunday, pick another day. The principle is the pattern. And if you're a leader, respect your team's rest. Don't call them on their day off. Don't expect emails. Don't glorify overwork. Remember, God commands rest. Fatigue kills, and rest is obedience. Drop a comment. When was the last time you took a full day off? How did it affect your work the next day? Thanks for watching Biblical Safety. Stay safe, rest well, and remember, protecting people isn't just policy, it's sacred.